there has been changes to the channel, and I will give you a hint. One, we have bought something and we have sold something. Another hint, the only Fuller we have left is the Yamaha. And if you didn't know, that means we have sold the Polaris. And I'll get into that later. But now you're wanting to know what replaced the Polaris. Something different, something with less wheels. And that is a 2021 CRF 110. Yeah, we replaced a four-wheeler with a dirt bike. And I'm going to get more comfortable and I'll tell you why. So I do want to explain why I got rid of the Polaris and why I got a dirt bike. But not just a dirt bike, but a pit bike specifically. So I want to start out with why I got rid of the Polaris. One, you just have to be more mechanically knowledgeable and have more time to mess with it and work on it. I don't say that in a bad thing, it's a great machine if you know how to work on it. I do not, and I don't have the time neither. So with that being said, there's that, and that thing was a mud machine. If you do not remember it, go back to a couple of videos and look at it. It was a straight up mud machine. And that being said, where I live, I don't have mud parks or riding parks or anything like that. I just have a yard, backyard, dirt roads, stuff like that. So I didn't get to use it properly as much because we used it as trail riding, and it's not really a trail rider. That's what the Yamaha is. So I wasn't getting enough use out of it. I wasn't riding it much. It stayed in the shop because, like I said, I didn't have the knowledge and I didn't have the time. So with all that being said, it's not a knock on Polaris itself. It's not a knock on the high lifters. It just was not right for me. Now I got a dirt bike. A dirt bike you can ride more places and you don't have to have a track or anything like that to ride on. You just ride around in the yard and it'd be perfectly fine. And that's more what I needed. And I got the pit bike for one. I'm small. I'm 4'11". I'm very small. I'm short. And it fits me perfect. You know, a 125, 150, I could touch, but it was like I barely touch. And then my skill level is not there for a dirt bike. Never rode one, never owned one, but always wanted to. So I did get the pit bike. It has no clutch, and that's great for me. Now, however, when I get to riding it better, I get more advanced, and I do want to go up to a 125, a 150, and learn that clutch. I can, and I will, but right now the pit bike is great, and I'm going to keep it. I don't want to trade it up because it's a great little bike, easy to load, unload, just take different places versus having a big bike. I assume and I think it would just be more hassle loading it, unloading it, storing it, all that kind of stuff. So I went with the dirt bike because it's more useful for me, and I've always wanted one my whole life, so I finally got one now that I'm an adult. And I'm going to show you how small I am because a 110 is for 9 to 12-year-olds. Well, I'm about as tall as a 12-year-old. So I'm going to hop on it and show you how well I fit this bike actually. Because I know a lot of adults ride them just to ride them because they are fun, but their knees are in the handlebars and everything else. This is a completely stock pit bike. So I'll show you what I look like on it. So this is what I look like on a pit bike. My feet are flat, my knees are not really bent. And then here's me on the pegs. Just right here at the gas tank. You see I don't know if you can see my crock, it's camouflage. But you see my feet on the pegs, you see where I am. And stock handlebars, no problem. Like I said, again, everything is stock, and I feel like it fits me perfect. If I do want to move up to a bigger bike, I will. But as of right now, this is the perfect size, the perfect power, and it not having a clutch is the perfect skill level for me. So I will be doing a build on it though. I can't leave anything stock for long if you've not already figured that out on my channel. So those are the changes to the channel. It will be more dirt bike, a little less four-wheeler. I do plan on redoing the Yamaha since we don't have the Polaris, and the Polaris is not taking up all of our time anymore. So we'll be working on the Yamaha, and if you want to see that, let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to show you on how I'm doing that. We're going to rebuild the rear end. We're going to touch up the paint, just some small stuff like that. And then with the pit bike, I have handlebars, grips, throttle tube, all that kind of stuff up here. I do have a new seat cover I'm going to do. I do not need the race seat because, as I showed you, I fit it great with a stock seat. So I have the seat cover. I will be doing graphics. I'll be doing a whole bunch of stuff here and there, and I will keep y'all as updated as I can with it. So I'm super excited to bring you those videos coming soon. So if you haven't already, like this video, comment how you like the video, what you want to see next, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so when I do post these upcoming awesome videos, you will get notified and you can be one of the first to watch.